واش الدراري معكم مرحبا بكم في فيديو جديد. غادي نديرو رياكسيون اليوم، رياكسيون على الاصابات اللي تيطراو في الام بي اي، ولكن ما عندناش هنا ما كيتصابوش هنا غير الجليد. ما غنديروش واحد الفرق، الحمد لله الاصابات ما تيطراوش عندنا هنايا، وكاع الا بغى يتصاب شي واحد عندنا هنا ما تيتصابش داك الشيء اللي كنتي اول مره تتفرج فيها. واقيلا لايك سبسكرايب بارطاجي مع صحابك، شي اللي كاين كونتينيو ديال الباسكيت عندنا هنا في المغرب ما نسيت والو ياك. شكرا بعدا على الدعم اللي توصلني، شكرا لكم بزاف، كله بسببكم. كنبغي نقول لكم شكرا. انت اللي كتفرج فيا دابا، ثق في راسك حيت ما كاينش اللي غيثيق فيك من غير راسك. نوض قلب عليها.
Anthony Edwards dunked so hard it came with the
ناري الدنك هادي ما يمكنش. انتوني ادوارد الذين خطير هاد انتوني ادوارد. اللي كنتو كتلعبوا باسكيت، شنو هي الاصابات اللي كطرات لكم؟ خلوا لي في كومونتير، يعني كليتوها فين كليتوها.
Another turnover. Edwards gets it.
شنو طرا ليه هنا؟ تعوز سلعو.
Immediately looked down at his hand after the dunk.
اي تهرس لي صباعو ماشي شي حاجه.
But you wouldn't believe what happened. Steph was in the middle of the game and broke his ass.
broke his ass. تهرسات ليه كتجي حشومه تقولها بالدارجه. الاس ديالو تهرسات.
Steph with all the handle and the three. Oh no. Those are metal stairs. Steph is
مع الشقه ديالها.
considerable discomfort.
That was nasty. But what happened to LeBron made a stadium cringe. Because LeBron was going for a loose ball when this happened.
LeBron, ooh, down he goes and he grabs his ankle.
Ooh.
LeBron with his
هذه خايبه صراحه.
right ankle and he's hurting.
He got it rolled up on or something.
You got to be more careful around the king. But some injuries don't just hurt. They change the game forever. Just like what happened to Kawhi Leonard. See, Kawhi was cooking up the 73-9 Warriors. So Zaza Pachulia decided to end the fun for the fun guy.
Leonard fires from the corner.
خشونه هذه قتلونا هاد الناس. هادي سميتها الخشونه. اخباركم الا بغى فيك الخدمه، الا كان واحد تيطراش شوكيك وكذا ما غيجاوبك ما والو. هذاك هو اللي غادي يدير لك بحال هاد البلان. الا غتبغي تشوتي غيزيد لك رجليك، واخا يقول لك لا ما نويتهاش كذا نوا.
Leonard goes down again. And he's in pain again in
Exactly,
front of the Spurs bench.
The foul was so devastating, the NBA changed the rules to protect shooters forever.
قال لك الام بي اي طرات باش تشونجي القوانين ديالها على وداد اللعيبه. كاينين ولاحظوا بان بزاف الناس تيديروها، وسي فري عندك انت وياه شي حسابات غيزيد لك رجليك تلوات.
Especially when you're dealing with Nikola Jokic. You see, Markieff Morris thought he could rough up the MVP with a shoulder check, but the Joker came back even harder.
هذه ما يمكنش صراحه. تيرا في السلو الدراري باش تعرفوا يسحب لكم ماشي شي حاجه. كان مرخي بدك الجهد. الله يستر تهرس.
Damn, I bet you didn't know. My man Markieff was sidelined for 5 months.
خونا كان جالس 5 شهور قبل، جلس 5 شهور ومن بعد لعب هذا الماتش ومن بعد عاوتاني تصاب.
And injury wasn't going to keep Steve Nash out. Pay attention to what he did after breaking his nose.
Took a shot. Steve trying to rearrange his nose. You see the black eye. See here Steve Nash and Derrick Rose.
تو معايا تهرس كليفك وترجعو في الماتش تكمل. حنا عندنا معاك كيتهرس كيقول خويا حبسوك راه وقيلا ضربني. شوف ما فيها والو. كملها يمكن كاين فرق حيت هنايا الجيم لا لانتونسيتي طالعه شويه. لانتونسيتي
There's a foul. Parker goes down in a heap right away.
ملي كتلاقاو دوك الريوض ديك عرفتي راه ما كتعرفش شنو تضرب فيه. بيني وبينكم شحال مره طرات ليا.
See, Rondo was tussling with D Wade before he fell and shocked the world.
Pocket four, poked away, and then Wade pulls down Rondo. He was trying to box him out. Oh, wow. You see how it left on.
عاد بانت ليا يدي.
Wow. You see how it.
But what happened to Carmelo still has everyone's minds bent.
Defense, and he falls down and he travels. It's almost like
Kevin knew the exact move that Anthony was trying to execute.
Intercepts the pass. Anthony out on the floor. What is he doing? Playing around it. And now Jim Gillen, the Nuggets athletic trainer.
Even Adams.
He
has been all of that this year. Went up to block the shot of Wiggins. Met him at the rim. Nerlens Noel. He hit the floor hard.
Damn. That was scary to see. But Jaylen Brown's fall might have been even scarier. Jaylen was flying high, living his dream. And the next, he was in a nightmare.
Smart on one side by Wiggins to the right. He's concussed.
Totally defenseless.
And then you can see when the arms
clench
tighten in that spasm, that
and his eyes. You see his eyes, how they roll back?
Dude could have lost his career, but nothing like the rookie year Sean Livingston had. You see, Sean Livingston was the #1 draft pick and about to be the next Jordan. But that all came to an end when his knee folded.
Livingston after good defense by Mobley. No finish though by Sean, and he's hurt. He dislocated his patella.
Man, that was devastating. Before he was ever winning championships, his fall left everyone covering their eyes.
After missing the 3 games, how about that pass? Watch out. Oh, no. And that's ugly.
That was seared into everyone's brains. But Glenn
باش تفهموا الانجريز راه كاينين باش تعرف الله يسر اكثر من خبشه في اليد شي حاجه في الوجه شي قميشه في الوجه لان يخسر يديه رجليه والمشكل شنو هو اون فوا تيتهرس الانسان خدمه عاوتاني اخرى باش ترجع لديك ماشي حتى لداك النيفو اللي كنتي فيه ولا اللي كانت فيه الرجل النص ديال داك النيفو الا ما خدمتيش عليها راه
See, the Celtics and the Magic were battling in the playoffs. He was fighting for a rebound with Dwight Howard when this happened.
For Howard. Davis with the 4 fouls. Howard blocked from behind by Robinson. And Daniels picks it up. Great help defense from the littlest guy on the floor. And Davis is down. But now it's 4-on-5. Davis slow to get up. I think Davis is... Boy, he's struggling with his balance right now. He is shaken up big time. Joe Crawford trying to help out there. Boy, Davis... It's a little disoriented. They've already taken. Well, watch that left elbow come down.
Lakers and the Thunder had a rivalry, so the intensity was high as ever. And when Meta scored a layup, Dude got way too pumped. He was on the path of destruction, and James Harden was in the way.
Shot blocking. Artest drives and finishes. And the Laker crowd fired up. And a shot. As Harden goes down.
World Peace elbowed him. But he hit him with an incredible elbow to the head. And he's been ejected.
What?
This man was out for heads, Jamal Crawford's injury. Because we got to talk about the time he was nearly paralyzed. Watch when he first tried to block a shot. And the next moment, he was carried out on a stretcher.
Trent across the lane. He now has to turn back the other way. 2 to go in the shot clock. And we got a foul coming up the top. His head on the floor as he came down.
What?
Jamal is shaken up, and Fred Tedeschi out to have a look.
Hoiberg tried to beat the clock on this play as they kicked it out. He gave a good fake. And Jamal comes down.
Watch him hit the back of his head.
Oh,
my
man, yeah.
goodness. So spinning, cartwheeling over the back of Fred Hoiberg. Landed on his head, and now an official's timeout is called while they tend to Jamal Crawford. Looks of concern on the faces of players of both teams, obviously.
You see, it was an historic night. Gordon Hayward's first game with the Boston Celtics and a fresh start to his career. In the opening minute, the crowd looked in anticipation and came down with a horrifying twist.
This is the guy that's probably hit the biggest shot.
My Celtics.
Cavs.
What happened?
History. They're going up. Oh my goodness. Broke his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. And that is how quickly a season can change.
This is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and not a whole lot of contact. Really just felt awkward.
The beauty of basketball and the great thing for fans is that you're so...
عاد بديتي الكارير ديالك مع شي فرقه كبيره تهرس هذاك الرجل خصك تاخذ هاد اللعيبه هادي في اي حاجه دابا في هاد اللحظه هادي. عندك شي حاجه دابا، شي حاجه تديرها في حياتك، الحمد عليها الله، الحمد عليها الله. الروح الرياضيه كي كتكون كلشي كيصفق. لبرون جيمس واش عنده يقدر يكون قال ليه ولدي ما تخافش.
Crowder free for three.
Love.
Olynyk and Love fighting for it, and it's going to be good. Love hurt. Did Love hurt himself?
Yes, he did.
His shoulder popped out.
Yeah, he ran right past
He's going
us,
right to the locker room. I think his shoulder popped out. So a big moment here as Kevin Love's shoulder popped out as he was battling with Olynyk.
Dude looked like he did that on purpose. Losing a piece of the big three wasn't looking good. LeBron's body betrayed him. Bro couldn't even stand on his own 2 feet and cost the Heat the game.
James crossover move, drives to the rim and finishes.
And hobble up. He's cramping up again, Mike.
And he can't even make it down the floor. It's a 5-on-4. James couldn't even make it down the floor. And again, you wonder how much the lack of air conditioning and the heat in this building is.
جا كلاكا جا الدراري شي حاجه اللي عاديه مي نورمالمون الا عطيتي الفورس للدات ديالك مزيان يعني فورسيتي فيها خصوصا لي ماتش اللي كنلعب هو خونا باقي اللي كنلعبوا الفينال وكذا دونك الا فورسيتي على البادي ديالك لدرجه داكشي تي كلاكاج. عرفتي شنو هو الكلاكاج؟ كيقولوا ليه فرونسي كلاكاج كلاكاج.
See, it was 2013 and Kobe was torching the Warriors and put the Lakers on his back to make the playoffs. But the load became too strong. Injuries piled on. First it was his knee, then it was his ankle, and last came the needle that broke the camel's back. We didn't know we were watching a legend crumble right before our eyes. What happened next had everyone in tears. He wasn't gonna go out sad though, and showed us why he's Mr. Mamba.
And
he is hurting, but the Lakers down by 2 and they want him and need him at the free throw line.
صراحة كوبي كانت قالت مرتو الا بقيت عاقل على الفيديو اللي كنت شفت في انستغرام كانت قالت لك مرتو بانه واخا كان كيتهرس في لي ماتش ما كيغيبش كيلعب في دوك لي ماتش. علاش؟ حيت عارف دوك الناس كل واحد والظروف كيفاش جمع ديك التيكي باش يشوف غير كوبي براين. قرات ليه شي حاجه خفيفه مثلا ما تيغيبش تيحضر، ولكن انت عارف شي واحد ضارب الطريق باش غير يشوفك غادي تلعب داك الماتش وانت مهرس لولا الظروف. علاش؟ حيت واحد السيد ضارب عليك الطريق وشاري تيكي ما عرفت شحال دايره ومحيدها ما عرفتش منين باش يشوفك انت. دونك هاد المامبا مينتاليتي راه ما جاتش على الخاوي، ماشي كيقولوا مامبا مينتاليتي غير الخاوي.
Don't ever question the heart, the emotion, the grit, the tenacity of that guy.
Man, it took everything to take Kobe out. But what happened to Derrick Rose stopped what could have been the greatest player of all time. You see, Derrick Rose was one of the best players in the league. Dude won an MVP when he was just 21 years old. Nobody in the league could stop Rose. But even stardom isn't safe from injury. You see, Rose and the Bulls were in the playoffs, handling the Sixers easy. Rose was making a regular play and had his life changed.
Look, we're looking to sweep you guys. You wanted us. You were crying out that you bypassed the harder team in Miami.
Rose came down big on his left foot. See him holding onto his knee and down. He was flying and he came down wrong on the left. Whether it was an ankle or a knee, I do not know.
You never want to see this.
Damn, the world just fell in love with Rose, and he was being taken from us. And Rose didn't go out easy. He rehabbed and came back stronger. He returned to the court and showed us why he was the MVP. Everything was back on schedule until Rose relived the nightmare. Nobody could believe it was happening again. But against all doubts, he came back and has been in the NBA every year since.
Rose صراحة كان من دوك اللعابة اللي تظلموا من ناحية الانجوريز حيت خونا كان فريمون لاعب ناضي ضرباتو ديك الركبة صافي تما طاح. ماشي الكارير ماشي النيفو ماشي طاح ليه داك الانترست فهمتي. الناس كانوا مهتمين بداك السيد اون فوا تطيح وتتنوض عاوتاني ديك النوضه ما تيهمو يعني اون فوا تطيح صافي بنادم ديك لا تنشن تتهبط لدرجه الا رجعتي ما كيهموش. هذا ما كان في الفيديو. خليو لي في الكومونتيرات عمرك جاتك شي لعيبه تهرسي من رجليك يديك راسك عنقك شي حاجه تهرس ولي تخاف منه. نتمناو ما عمرنا نطيحوا فيه حيت صعيب بزاف باش ترجع ديك الصحه اللي كنتي فيها وتهرسي وبغيتي ترجع صعيب باش ترجع. دونك خصها بزاف الوقت. لايك سبسكرايب بارطاجيو مع صحابكم. نتمنى يعجبكم هذا الفيديو هذا. شكرا لكم بزاف على الحب. نتمنى تكونوا استفدتوا. دابا الشوفيه واقيلا تنقول مازال تضر.